Good day, viewers. My name is Moise Christian. Welcome you all to our JAM tutorial class, physics to be precise. Today we'll be talking on motion. Yes, as we all know, motion is a very basic aspect of physics. Alright, so we're going to start with the first objective here, which is what is motion? Alright, what you need to understand about motion has to do with something that moves. It could be an object, it could be a person. Alright? So from there we can say that motion is a change in the position of a body. Motion is a change in the position of a what? Of a body. For instance, look at this. Here is body A, starting at a particular point here. As long as this body A is here, motion has not taken place. But if this body in A should move from this point to another point in B, then we can see motion has taken place. I hope you get that now. So with this instance, we can say that motion is a change in the position of a body. Alright, so that is just a simple thing about what? About motion. I believe you get that now. Alright, very good. So now let's go to the next one. Types of motion. Alright, we have different types of motion based on the movement of a body. Alright, so we're going to start with the first one, which is random motion. Yes, random. Yes, which is random motion. Yes, we have random motion. We have translational motion. Yes, translational motion. This is another second type of motion. Then we also have rotational motion. Yes, we have rotational motion. Rotational motion. We also have oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion. Group it together. Then we have this special kind of motion called relative motion. Relative motion. So these are the basic 5 types of motion that we have. So first thing first, I'll be starting with the first type of motion, which is random motion. Now what is random motion? Now I believe every one of us have seen smoke in air. Yes, smoke particle in air, dust in air. Such movement in which such smoke or dust, move is what we call random motion. So with that, we can say that random motion is the what? Is the, from the word random, we can say is the haphazard, irregular, those are the words you can use, irregular movement of a body. The what? The haphazard, or simply irregular movement of a body. Such body that moves without a direction, just like a madman moving in a market. A madman has no direction. So a madman, a drunkard, they all undergo what? Random motion. And smoke in the air is also a typical example of a random motion. Dust particles in the air is also a typical example of a random motion. So I believe we get this now. Alright, very good. Now let's come to the next one, which is translational motion. What is translational motion? Translational motion is the movement of a body from one point, for instance point A, to another point B without no change in direction. Yes, they move from one point A to point B without no change in direction. They don't change direction. I believe that is very clear. Alright, so such body is has undergone translational motion. Alright, so that is it for translational motion. Now let's come to the next one, which is rotational motion. What is rotational motion? It is the movement of a body along a fixed point. Yes, when the body is moving in the circular form, something of this nature. For instance, a fan. I believe we have all seen a fan before. Alright. Now if you see a fan, they are all moving in accordance in the circular motion along a face point. The direction of this fan is directed to a particular point. This point is what we say is a face. So when the body is moving in a circular path in which that direction is directed to a face point, such movement is what we call rotational motion. I believe we get that now. Alright, very good. Now let's go to the next one, which is number 4, oscillatory motion. What is oscillatory motion? Oscillatory motion is the to and fro, a very key point, to and flo. To and flo. What do you mean by to and flo? For instance, this is a nail, this is a thread, this is a stone here. Then I swing this stone this way. It will come this way, still come back to this way. So this movement is what we call to. Coming back again is what we call flow. I believe we get that now. So the to and flow movement of a body from its mean position, this position in which is being displayed is what we call mean position. Alright? So the to and flow movement of a body from its mean position is what we call oscillatory motion. Yes, oscillatory motion. Alright, then the last one here is relative motion. Yes, what is relative motion? It is the ability of a body, two bodies, to be in relation with one another. I know it might be a bit confusing, but let me use this simple example to make you understand what I mean by two bodies to be in relation with one another. Now, for instance, when I was still younger, let me tell you this simple and short story. When I was still younger, I used to be in a bus. When I'm inside that bus, then a moving bus, alright, a moving bus. Then outside the trees that are outside of it, I would assume that tree is moving alongside with our bus. Then I asked Mom, is this tree moving? My mom would say, no, the tree is not moving. As a result of our bus is moving. So as time goes on, I study science, then I learned that tree that is stationary, tree don't move, alright? So that tree you think is moving, it as a result is in a relative motion with your bus. So we assume, or I assume, it was moving. A tree does not move, alright? So it is due to a motion called relative motion. So our moving bus is in relative motion with the stationary tree outside the bus. So that is just a simple thing about motion and types of motion. So I'll be stopping here for today. In our next section, I will tell you more on causes of motion and types of force. Thank you.